One of the goals that I have for students is that you think about how the things we teach in the classroom apply to your own life. So today I'm here to talk about something that's very important to me, watermelons. I am ridiculously addicted to good watermelon. If I have one in my apartment, I cannot stop eating it. If you've ever had a goldfish, you know that one of the things that's true about goldfish is that if you give them too much food, they're going to eat so much that it can kill them. So far, as much as I love watermelon, I've never eaten so much that it's killed me, but it's possible. If you ever hear that I've died, it is possible that the cause of death will be he ate too much watermelon. You also need to know that I'm a watermelon purist. And what I mean by that is that if you're one of those people who can't eat a watermelon with seeds in it, then you're not a real watermelon eater in my book. People who really love watermelon don't care about the seeds because we love the taste of the watermelon. Here is a picture of a watermelon that was given to me by a friend, and she paid over 100 dirhams for this watermelon, and it was delicious. Don't get me wrong, look at how beautiful it is, it's delicious. Yeah, but in terms of taste, I would take this watermelon that costs 19 dirhams over the watermelon that cost 100 dirhams. It's just no question about it. This watermelon from Iran tastes better than this seedless watermelon from Tunisia. Why would anybody eat seedless watermelons? Why?
Steve, I gave you a 100 dirham watermelon for your birthday. Can't you just be happy with that?
Thank you. If you're one of those people who cannot have seeds in your watermelon, you can just shut this video off. Another thing that you should know about me is that I grew up on a farm. In fact, I keep a picture of the farm to remind me when I'm making videos of where I came from. And one of the things about growing up on a farm is that farmers often receive a very tiny amount of money for their product, and then the product sells for a lot more. So in my farm, we grew corn and soybeans. So think Doritos potato chips, they come from like my farm. When I look at products in stores, I think about it from the perspective of the farmer. How much of this product did the farmer receive? Because in my opinion, the farmer is the one who did the majority of the work. So if the farmer is the one who did the majority of the work, if I'm paying 19 dirhams for a watermelon, I'd like to know how much did that farmer receive for that watermelon that I'm paying 19 dirhams for. The question of how much that farmer receives in Iran for the watermelon that I paid 19 dirhams for sounds like a simple question, but it's not. For several reasons. First, there are currency issues. The value of the Iranian rial fluctuates versus the UAE dirham. It goes up and down. Second, there are political issues. Iran is under international sanctions that make selling products from their country to any other country more difficult. Then there are considerations about transportation. So when you're looking at an Iranian watermelon, how did it physically get from Iran to here? So all these things are issues that come into how easy or hard it is for watermelon to come here. And for those things, I cannot answer most of those questions. I just don't know. Fortunately, I have an editor, my Persian editor, the guy who's editing this video and most all the others, who does have experience with this. I'm very happy to now switch over to my friend Sina,
Thank you, Steve. Hello to all UAU students. I'm very happy today to speak with you. Actually, I never thought after my graduation I will talk with UAU student about watermelon. So what happens is they take the watermelons, they deliver them with trucks to the seaside, and from there they deliver them to UAE. Normally they go to Dubai by ships. How much the farmer gets, they are paying the farmer almost about 20 to 25 fils per kilo. So we have a watermelon here, which is almost 2 dirham per kilo, which this watermelon is 20 dirham. So the farmer gets paid 20 fils per kilo, which for this watermelon it will be 2 dirham, which is around 10% of what the end user is paying.
Thank you, Sina. Now, in all truth, it's time to eat this thing. It's nice to make a video about watermelon, but it's not so nice if you don't have a chance to eat it. Unfortunately, I got a quiz I have to write right now, so I'm going to leave it to Sina to actually cut this puppy up. Puppy? That doesn't sound right. Cut this watermelon up. No puppies were harmed in the making of this video. See? Eating seeds. Here's a tip you may not know about watermelon. Puts a little salt on it. A little salt. So, congratulations to the farmer from Iran who is getting 1/10 of what I paid for this watermelon. Good for him, because in all truth, my family back home making the corn that went into this Dorito didn't even get 1% of the value of this Dorito. So, yeah, the farmer from Iran should probably consider himself lucky. Doritos are something I cannot keep in my house, because if I have Doritos in my house, I have to eat them. There's just, Doritos are the snack equivalent of watermelon. I can't stop eating them. And by the way, Doritos give you really bad breath. Just a warning. I guess it's a good thing I'm not planning on kissing anyone today.